We'd had a picket line for 9 weeks in Noe Valley when the phone companies finally went away. And during that picket line, people had come from other neighborhoods who were fighting in their own neighborhoods. And so we, talking to each other, began to realize this was a citywide issue. And so a small group of people, Enid Lim was one, Mark Longwood was another, and the group grew larger, decided to have a demonstration, a citywide demonstration against the antennas. And it became the first citywide demonstration against antennas in the United States.
In San Francisco today, protesters demonstrated against a proposal for 3 new cell phone towers. A group hoping to stop the spread of cell phone antenna sites in San Francisco neighborhoods held a noisy protest today. The San Francisco Neighborhood Antenna Free Union marched to the...
There were 2 sites of proposed antennas. One was at Enid Lim's apartment, and the other was at near Mark Longwood's. And so we decided that rather than hold the demonstration at either place, we'd hold it at both places, and we'd march from one to the other.
You don't place it on mainly residential areas. You don't place it on, as they have said under the federal guidelines, churches and things like that. Every company wants their own cell phone antenna. Why can't they share?
The place to start was the building that I was living in that was supposed to have 6 antennas, 6 to 9 antennas, and a generator in the building. We decided we would start the demonstration there and then walk down to Broadway and Van Ness, which also was going to be a site for a number of antennas. And the Broadway and Van Ness site was near a school, near a dorm for the Art Institute, and across the way from a senior low-income project.
Right up there is a cellular phone antenna. That's what they look like. Right there in that building. There are at least 3 or 4 more on that building. Our neighborhoods have enough. We were standing up at 1335 Pacific and saw people walking by using their cell phone. How many do we have to have? Again, you have to remember the FCC does not take into consideration how much radiation these people will get, and you're going to hear some of this when we cross the street. You'll look to the right on top of the building.
We wanted to have people understand or to join us in protests. And as we walked along, many people joined us. It was a wonderful, wonderful demonstration of solidarity.
Everyone in the neighborhood has been misinformed. We haven't been issued anything to tell us that these antennas are dangerous, and we're going to be faced with an antenna that gives out 75 microwatts. And I speak on behalf of every single student staying here that we do not want these antennas near or anywhere near our dorm.
Right. Yes! And I want to make sure that we have the commitment and the desire to make sure that our voices are heard now, right this very second. And we should go to these places that want the antennas, in this neighborhood especially, who say safety is the most important call we ever make, with a nice picture sign of a child in front. Well, let's see if they mean it. Let's make sure that they don't put up antennas in this location or the one we started out at.
Every time I went to the city to try and oppose these antennas, I was told, you have no right to discuss any health and safety issues, because at the national level, a Telecommunications Act that was passed in 1996 preempts, it prevents local communities from considering the placement of the antennas on any health and safety basis. They are unregulated in terms of environmental regulations.